Have you ever been jolted awake by a leg cramp that felt like your muscle was being twisted by an invisible vice? That searing pain that has you gasping for breath at 2 a.m.? You're not alone. A shocking 60% of adults over 60 suffer through this exact torture regularly. 2 years ago, those midnight muscle seizures ruled my life. I'd wake up clutching my calf, tears in my eyes, dreading the next inevitable attack. Sleep became my enemy instead of my refuge, but that all changed when I discovered something the pharmaceutical companies don't want you to know. 3 specific foods can virtually eliminate nighttime leg cramps without expensive medications or supplements. I haven't had a single attack in over 730 nights straight. And I'm about to show you exactly how. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button because this might be the most important 3 minutes you spend today, especially if you're desperate for an uninterrupted night's sleep. Stay until the end for a bonus tip that surprised even my doctor. Let me paint you a picture of what's really happening in your body during those agonizing midnight moments. Your muscles aren't just randomly misfiring. They're screaming that they're missing something crucial. Think of your muscles like a finely tuned orchestra. When certain mineral musicians, specifically potassium, magnesium, and calcium, don't show up for the performance, the harmony falls apart. The result? That excruciating contraction that jolts you from peaceful sleep into painful reality. Why does this happen more as we age? By 60, our bodies have undergone a frustrating betrayal. Our nutrient absorption plummets, our kidneys leak precious minerals, and our muscle fibers become more sensitive to these imbalances. It's the perfect storm for nightly cramping. But here's the good news. The solution isn't in pill bottles. It's hiding in plain sight in your kitchen. Let me show you the 3 simple foods that silenced my leg cramps for good. Tip 1, Potassium Powerhouse. Remember when you were a kid and adults always said to eat bananas for muscle cramps? Turns out they weren't just making it up, but timing is everything. The magic mineral here is potassium, the electricity regulator for your muscle cells. When potassium levels drop, your nerves become hyperexcitable, sending those painful, contract now signals when they should be quiet. Here's what transformed my mornings. 1 ripe banana with breakfast, about 400 milligrams of potassium in a delicious portable package. I slice it over oatmeal, but you can blend it into a smoothie or just peel and eat. I was skeptical at first. Could something so simple really help? But after just 12 days of this morning ritual, I went from 3-4 cramping episodes weekly to just 1 mild twinge. After a month, complete silence from my formerly vocal leg muscles. Not a banana fan? No problem. Sweet potatoes pack a whopping 900 milliliter potassium punch. A large tomato delivers 400 milliliter. Even a cup of spinach smuggles in 800 milliliter. The key is getting that potassium boost early in your day. Tip 2, the magnesium miracle. While potassium helps your mornings, your afternoons need something different. This is where most cramp prevention plans fail. They focus on just 1 mineral when your body needs 3. Enter magnesium, the true relaxation mineral. This unsung hero is responsible for physically helping your muscles release after they contract. Without enough magnesium, your calf muscles can get stuck in that painful shortened position during the night. The afternoon solution? A small handful of almonds. Just 23 nuts delivers a critical 80 milligram magnesium dose. I keep a small container in my purse, car, and TV room so I'm never without them. The transformation happened so gradually, I almost missed it. Not only did my leg cramps retreat, but the constant background muscle tension I'd grown to accept as normal aging melted away too. My entire body felt more relaxed after 2 weeks of this simple afternoon habit. Not an almond fan? Pumpkin seeds are magnesium superstars with nearly double the content. Dark chocolate lovers rejoice. An ounce of 70% dark chocolate delivers 64 milliliters of magnesium, Even a half cup of black beans in your lunch salad provides 60 mg of this miracle mineral. Tip 3. The calcium nightcap. We've covered morning and afternoon, but the final piece of the puzzle happens right before bed. This evening ritual was the key that finally locked in my cramp-free nights. Remember how your grandmother insisted on that glass of warm milk before bed? Turns out she was delivering a potent dose of muscle-relaxing calcium right when your body needs it most. The evening ritual that sealed my cramp-free fate: 1 cup of warm milk about 40 minutes before sleeping. This 300 mg calcium delivery arrives just as your muscles are preparing for their overnight recovery. Calcium is the primary signaling molecule that tells your muscles when to contract and when to relax. Without enough calcium, these signals get scrambled during sleep, particularly during dream cycles. The revelation that changed everything for me? Calcium timing matters more than total amount. My doctor had recommended calcium supplements for years without success, but when I switched to evening dairy consumption, my cramps vanished within a week. I warm my milk just until it steams, sometimes adding a whisper of honey and cinnamon. The ritual itself has become a sleep signal, telling my body and mind it's time to power down. Lactose intolerant? Calcium-fortified plant milks work beautifully. Almond milk, 300 milliliters, soy milk, 300 milliliters, or even a small serving of Greek yogurt, 200 milliliters, can serve as your calcium nightcap. Now that you know the 3 cramp-fighting foods, I need to warn you about what might be undermining your efforts. I discovered these saboteurs through painful trial and error. That afternoon coffee? It silently depletes potassium and magnesium for up to 8 hours by increasing mineral excretion. When I finally moved my coffee to morning only, my occasional breakthrough cramps disappeared completely. The evening glass of wine you enjoy? It's a double saboteur. Alcohol acts as both a diuretic, flushing out those precious minerals, and a muscle irritant. I discovered I could still enjoy my Chardonnay with lunch without consequences, but evening wine would trigger 2 a.m. cramping almost guaranteed. Those convenient pre-packaged dinners, they're hidden sodium bombs that create the perfect electrolyte imbalance for cramping. One frozen dinner I used to love contained 5 times more sodium than potassium, the exact opposite of what your muscles need. Sweet treats before bed cause rapid insulin spikes that temporarily drag potassium into cells, creating an artificial deficiency right as you're trying to sleep. My nightly cookie habit was actually fueling my midnight misery. The 3-food solution works wonders on its own, but I discovered simple ways to make it even more effective. These take minimal effort but multiply your results. Front-load your water intake before 5 p.m. I keep a large marked water bottle that I aim to finish by late afternoon. This prevents both dehydration and those annoying midnight bathroom trips that interrupt your sleep. Try this 30-second stretch before bed. Stand an arm's length from a wall, place your palms against it, and gently press your heel into the floor. This creates the perfect calf elongation before sleep. I do just 30 seconds on each leg while brushing my teeth. Elevate your legs for just 10 minutes while reading before bed. This improves blood flow to those cramp-prone muscles. I simply prop my calves on a pillow while enjoying my evening book, relaxing and therapeutic at the same time. Keep your feet warm, but not hot, throughout the night. I discovered that lightweight socks rather than heavy blankets created the perfect temperature regulation to prevent the mild vasoconstriction that can trigger cramps. Throughout my journey to cramp-free nights, I encountered plenty of myths that actually delayed my relief. Let me save you that wasted time. Many people believe you just have to live with leg cramps as you age. This harmful myth kept me suffering needlessly for years. Age-related changes are real, but they can be counteracted with targeted nutrition. I was once told quinine was the only effective treatment. What my doctor failed to mention was that the FDA actually banned quinine for leg cramps due to serious side effects. The 3 foods I've shared have been proven more effective with 0 risks. For months, I faithfully ate bananas before bed based on common advice. While helpful, I later learned morning consumption is actually optimal, allowing your body to distribute potassium throughout your tissues during the day. Evening is calcium's time to shine. I spent years doing nighttime stretching with minimal benefit, not realizing that without addressing the mineral deficiencies, stretching alone couldn't solve the problem. It's like trying to start a car without gas. You can turn the key all you want, but you're missing the essential fuel. While these solutions work beautifully for typical nighttime leg cramps, I'd be irresponsible not to mention when you should consult your doctor. If your cramps come with swelling, redness, or prolonged pain that persists after the cramp releases, something more serious might be happening. When cramps consistently occur in the same spot despite 2 weeks of nutrition changes, it's worth getting checked out. If you take medications for heart conditions, blood pressure, or cholesterol, talk to your doctor about potential mineral interactions. Some medications can affect how your body processes these crucial minerals. These tips complement good medical care, not replace it. Your doctor remains your most important health partner. Imagine lying down tonight knowing you won't be jolted awake by searing pain. Envision the energy you'll have after truly restful sleep. Picture mornings without residual soreness from last night's cramping episode. This isn't just a dream. It's how I've lived for 2 full years since discovering this 3-part nutritional approach. Morning potassium, afternoon magnesium, and evening calcium have restored peaceful nights I thought were lost forever. Start with just 1 change today. Perhaps the morning banana is easiest, or maybe the evening milk appeals most to you. Even 1 mineral improvement can reduce cramp frequency while you work toward implementing the full system. If this information has been helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. Drop a comment with any questions or share which tip you'll try first. I personally read every comment and love connecting with this community. Share this video with someone who's suffering from night cramps. You might be the messenger of their pain-free future. Until next time, here's to peaceful nights and energetic days.